Hello everyone, you're watching an episode of the awesome Arch Feed, sponsored by me, the Fool News, who does videos and rants of his own. So check him out or I'll cry. Now on with the show.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have never felt as mentally exhausted picking out these comments for a Let's All Laugh at Fanboy Comments video as I do today. Now, I've made videos about a number of people here on YouTube. Goes without saying. You guys that have watched my videos before know who we're talking about. But I've come to the conclusion today, and I've heard this before. I've heard this before I ever started making a video about the person that is in the topic of this video. I've heard that his fans, or excuse me, his fanboys, because everyone has fanboys and fans. Let's differentiate between that. There is just, some logical people that follow people that are just, complete crap. His fanboys are notoriously known for being some of the dumbest, the worst, the most putrid, alright, I'm just saying synonyms now. They're known as being the cream of the crop for just the utter worst of YouTube. And I knew that going in to making videos about Kevin Kraft and his channel called CraftNation. And picking out these comments today just only reaffirms that. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm speechless. The comments you are about to see, I gotta tell you, they're gonna take the cake. I mean, you think these videos just show just the complete scum of society that watches YouTube, just the complete brainless twits that follow the morons on top of this website. I can't promote this anymore. But before we start, I just want to take time to do a cheap plug for someone. There's a gentleman by the name of PM Rants. He made a top 10 worst YouTubers list. I advise you to check it out. I'll put a link on the screen and also put a link in the video description. But with that plug aside, we are here to hear, that's not too repetitive, here to hear my words about the fanboy nation that is CraftNation. It is now time to examine the fanboy comments from a little video I made called YouTube Whore. CraftNation is a douchebag, but are his fans worse? Comment number 1. You're just jealous, bro. First of all, why the fuck does it hurt you when others watch his videos? If you don't like him, then do not watch him. You're just an ignorant son of a bitch, you racist motherfucker pussy. Alright. We've seen this comment before. We know the logic that is going on in this person's head. But I just would like to say to all the CraftNation fanboys, could you please do some research first? I want to bring in 2 images here. First image. Here you see the last 6 videos I've made. Now, as you can tell, some of my videos draw more views, some of my videos draw less views. Specifically, my Q&A videos and sports-related videos tend to get a lot less viewers because it's just a topic that doesn't interest the majority of my fans, though my regular videos, like as you can see that Pacification of America video, the atheism video, that one where I was ranting about Floyd Mayweather, they tend to get more near 10,000 views. Now, this is a typical trend on my channel. As you see, I have 23,000 subscribers and around 10 million views. Alright, now we have that all absorbed in. I want to show you another image. Here we see the final 6 videos that Kevin Kraft has made on his shitty CraftNation channel. As you see, his videos, they look to draw about in the same range as mine. They're a little bit higher, but not really anything that's too noteworthy. It's around 10,000 views for some of his standard videos. The majority of his videos seem to be getting in the single thousands range. But I want you to notice something there. Take a look at that subscriber number. Oh, isn't it about 3 or 4 times greater than mine? Well, sure, his total views are twice the amount of mine, but for someone who has 3 to 4 times the amount of subscribers, shouldn't that be a lot higher? Oh, and I'd also like to point out that video where you see the number 6 there with the lady being arrested for speaking up at her daughter's graduation. I made a video about that same topic. My video got 11,000 plus views. So, how in the blue hell can I be jealous of someone who gets as many views as me despite having multiples more subscribed to him? Can any of this guy's idiot shithead fans do an ounce of fucking research? But the stupidity doesn't stop there, ladies and gentlemen. This is just a comment that just transcends stupidity. Let's see what else this dickhead had to say. First of all, why does it hurt you when others watch his videos? It doesn't. Did I ever say it did? That's beside the point. The point of the video I made about Kevin Kraft and his shitty CraftNation channel is that he makes dozens upon dozens of videos that are just completely just unapologetic, no real emotion, just little 90-second little diatribes every time there's a big celebrity that dies, every time there's a big amount of death and suffering in the news. He claims to be a reporter, but he doesn't offer anything new. And in fact, if you look in his video descriptions, you will see that they are plagiarized news articles, of which he gives no credit to the original author for, just so he can get people to watch his videos thinking they're actually going to find news and proper information about a tragic news story. He profits off of this. He cashes in off of that death and suffering. And the one thing that I would ask to all his fans, how would you feel if that was your mother, your father, your brother, your sister, your cousin, your aunt, your uncle, your loved one, your loved friend? It doesn't matter. How would you feel if someone like Kevin Kraft was making 60 seconds of a vomitous video? Is vomitous a word? Because I just created it if it is. How would you feel if he made a video about that just to make money? Just to talk for 60 seconds. Oh man, this person died. I didn't know them. They were on a plane and it crashed. I don't know them and I never will. I don't know anyone in their family, but it sucks because I flew on a plane before and I could have crashed and died. You would be fine with someone making money if that was your loved one. Now, the instance there that I just imitated was an actual circumstance that CraftNation himself did. There was a plane crash that carried a Russian hockey team. I do believe it crashed in Western Europe. Someone may correct me on that. And everyone died on the plane. Now, CraftNation made a video about this, and it was just a still shot. His entire video was a still shot of the burning wreckage, like the literal lives of the people on the plane burning up to death. And he made a video just saying, oh man, it's so sad. My hearts and prayers go out to the victims and stuff. Yeah, it's like sad and tragic and stuff. And he cashed in off of it. So no, it doesn't hurt me when people watch these videos. It offends me when people watch these videos, and I'm going to get on my soapbox and talk about it. You got a problem with that? If I don't like him, then I do not watch him. Trust me, I don't watch him. I watch him when people tell me about him. I don't sit there on his channel saying, oh, what did Kevin Kraft do today? Let me check it out. Oh, let me see if I can rip apart another video of his. No. When he makes these videos, the outrage on YouTube is unanimous. People come out of the woodwork for this guy. And I'm the ignorant son of a bitch. You're calling me the ignorant son of a bitch. First of all, learn how to use YOU''RE. I'm the ignorant son of a bitch because I'm a racist motherfucker pussy. Who is bringing race into this other than his fanboys? Why is race even an issue here? What does the color of this guy's skin have to do with the fact that he is a despicable human being cashing in off the death and suffering of people? And if you did, again, I'm going back to that point I made before, if you did an ounce of research, you would know that I pick apart anyone who does this. Man, woman, color, creed, ethnicity, it doesn't matter. I've done them all. The color of Kevin Kraft's skin did not come into any part of my mind of saying, oh, I guess I shouldn't make a video about this because I'll be seen as racist. Because I shouldn't have to think like that. But with Kevin Kraft's fans, you have to keep that in mind because his fanboys, holy shit, do they pull the race card. I've droned on long enough for this first comment. Let's see what other complete shit that this guy's fanboys have to dish out. Buckle up, people. CraftNation's vids are pretty interesting. This is a steaming pile of turd, you jealous little prank. Durr! Durr! You're jealous! Durr! Durr! His videos are better! Durr! Oh my god. Please tell me that there's got to be some that are better than this. They can't all just be like this, using the jealousy card and saying his vids are better than mine. They've got to be better than that. Please, let's just go on to the next comment. Dude, stop hating! Durr! You pussy, you sound like a faggot. Durr! I'm not gonna attack anything or pull out any of the points in your video. I'm just gonna call you gay, cause you're gay and you're a pussy. Oh my god, you're so gay. I'm gonna be a homophobe and call you gay because I can't refute anything in your video cause you're gay. Durr! You're shit, when Elvis died, white folks went crazy. Still do. What the hell do you care if people talked about a celebrity's death? So what? What? What does this comment even mean? White folks went crazy when Elvis died and they still do? What does that have to do with anything? On top of that, what does the race of people going quote-unquote crazy over someone's death have to do with anything? I'm sorry. I don't understand the retarded logic that this person is trying to put out there. Like, seriously, what? Does anyone understand this? What, because people were crying when Elvis died? Or people were upset that a legend in the music industry died and they're still sad about that? I don't understand how that correlates to what CraftNation is doing or what I'm doing or what anything in this is. Nice all caps, though. Anyway, what the hell do I care if people talk about a celebrity's death? I have no problem with anyone talking about it. I have a problem with the fact that he's profiting from it. Holy shit! Is that so hard to understand? Next comment. He made one video about a death. The rest of his videos are awesome. All you do is bitch about him and YouTube whores when really you are the biggest YouTube whore yourself. You're just doing this all for attention. Alright, now let's play a game. It's called How Many Things Are Fucking Wrong with This Comment? Alright, number one. He made one video about a death. The rest of his videos are awesome. Someone who is a fan of his, why do you have to lie? How can anyone that follows Kevin Kraft and CraftNation know that he's just made one video? Jesus Christ, if this is the lying diatribe I'm going to have to try and have a conversation with, then why should I bother? My God, the evidence is right there, clear as day for any of us to see. He's made dozens of videos about people dying, about people who have suffered, about people who he never knew, never would ever know, talk like, oh, I'm so sad that they're dead. This sucks. Oh, by the way, there's a bunch of ads on the screen that I'm making money off of. Why lie? Just be honest, you CraftNation fan idiot. Bloody hell. The logic of these people. Holy shit. Alright, all I do is bitch about him and YouTube whores. Alright. I would love for you just to go back, look at about my past 20 videos or so, and let me know what you find. All right, just go ahead and just look at my videos. In fact, if you want to, look at all 400 plus of them. Everyone who knows me knows that yes, I do make videos about YouTube whores. Yes, they do get a lot of attention. No, it is not the only thing I do. Again, that key word, research. Highly lacking in the CraftNation fanboy idiocy. So, who's really the biggest YouTube whore here? Myself? No, I'm not doing this for attention. I'm doing it because it's right. and criticism of those that do wrong will always be right. Think about that, you moron. You had a choice. Insult one person, CraftNation, or insult thousands of people, his fans. Congrats, you fucking lations, you did both. I, for one, am one of the people you would consider to, quote, eat his shit up. Yes, I'm a CraftNation fan. Before you dislike my comment, flag me for spam, or do any of that shit, hear me out. He gives his honest opinion on everything. He's not bringing in new information, not breaking any barriers, just stating his mind. What he thinks is what he says. Get over it. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what we call the hypocrisy of a fanboy. Because, alright, let's just skip the whole first half of it. I mean, I could talk for hours about that. I had the choice to insult one person or the thousands of fans because I dislike his fanboys and him pretty much one and the same. So that goes without saying. The people that eat his shit up. Alright, now, first of all, he calls me out for just, wanting to dislike his comment or flag it for spam. One, I don't care. I don't care to dislike your comment. I know I'm going to get negative comments. I don't need to flag you for spam or dislike your comment. My name's not Mike Matei, all right? Speak whatever ill will you want about me. Now, he's not bringing in any new information. Okay, then you're saying he's pointless. All right, he's not breaking any barriers. Okay, I never claimed he was breaking any barriers. But now here's the part where the hypocrisy comes in. He's just stating his mind. What he thinks is what he says. Get over it. CraftNation fanboy, would you care to tell me why this logic applies to CraftNation, but why it can't apply to me? I'm just stating my mind of what I think about the guy. What I think is what I say. Why don't you get over it? Did you ever think about that for a second? Why do fanboys in their minds always have this set of rules that applies to their internet god, but doesn't apply to someone who criticizes their internet god? You see, that line of logic will always fail you. And I just don't know why people keep using it. Oh, it's because people are idiots. Next comment. Here's a silly little comment I wanted to throw in, mainly for the back and forth that these two guys had. You're kind of a douchebag. I don't understand why you spend this much time in your mother's basement ranting about people who are doing the exact same thing that I'm doing. Okay. You're stupid. At least @CraftNation makes videos about valid news stories. Joke's on you! There's a window in the room that he filmed this video in. There can be windows in basements, stupid. This is just the epitome of just every laughable fanboy that thinks they're just gonna come and leave a comment and try and own me and make everyone go, oh shit, he burned Archfiend, look at that, he got him, he fucking got him. All right, I'm kind of a douchebag and he doesn't understand why I spend this much time in my mother's basement ranting about people who are doing the exact same thing as me. I'm talking about people who died and making money off their death. I'm really doing that, really? Okay. Now, I understand what he's trying to get at there. He's trying to say that Kevin Kraft goes after stories that get attention, and I go after people like Kevin Kraft, which in essence gets more attention to my channel. No, I'm giving valid criticism, backing him up with valid facts, doing my research. Do I get everything correct? No. I'm not perfect. I'm not claiming to ever be perfect, but my word is my opinion, and I stick to it. So, I like that you pulled out the whole mother's basement thing. That's real original. I like the fact that this person pulled out the fact that in my video you see that there is a window in the room. And this person says, well, there can be windows in a basement, which is kind of ridiculous because it was a full-size window, and I don't think I've ever seen a full-size window in a basement. I've seen one of those little, small little, foot-high windows. But anyways, that's besides the point. And as if this wasn't laughable enough, the guy puts a double D in the word stupid. If you're going to call someone stupid, at least spell the word correctly. But he did use YOU''RE. Let's just go on to the next comment. You talk like you know CraftNation? What? Do you know CraftNation? Do the people that report the news know everything about everyone that they're talking about? Do you have to have a personal connection? You have to personally know them in order to have an opinion about them? This is one of those idiotic, retarded fanboy logics that I will never get, because I've often used this card to people, like for instance the Shaytards, when I said, people act like they're family of the year, and I'm like, well, do you guys really know the Shaytards? Like, you're gonna say that, oh, Shay's a great father, and his kids are great and his wife's great, and I'm like, well, do you personally know them? Because all you see is what you get. I talk like I know CraftNation from what CraftNation gives me, and that is his videos. I'm not going to judge his character as a human being. I may say he's a scumbag because of what his videos portray, but for all I know, he's a great guy that I would shoot the shit with at a bar on a Friday night. Till then, all I have to go by are his videos. So yeah, I know CraftNation from what he shows on YouTube because that's all I can know. You got a problem with me forming an opinion about that? Move right along. Next comment. Believe it or not, this is the comment that hurt my brain more than any other when I was pulling out these comments for you guys today. There is one thing you can't say about CraftNation. He's not as stupid as you are. Oh, oh, God. Oh, okay. All right. Now, in a single sentence, this guy is using can't, which stands for cannot, and not. That is what you call a double negative. All right. Now, let me put this sentence in this example in more simplistic terms. Let's say I were to say to you the phrase or the sentence, the grammatically flawed sentence, I cannot not tell you the truth, or I can't not tell you the truth. That's in essence what this guy's doing. He's given me a cannot not. You can't have that. It's impossible to happen. When you say that, it reverses the logic and actually translates to the opposite of what you were trying to say. In other words, if I said I cannot not tell you the truth, that means there's no way I cannot tell you the truth, meaning I absolutely have to tell you the truth. This guy's doing the same thing, and he's too stupid to realize it. Oh, I know I'm a grammar Nazi, but Jesus Christ. Oh, he's trying to say that, CraftNation isn't as stupid as me, and they cannot not. I'm going to cry. All right, let's try and get through the rest of these. I'm sorry. Fuck this channel. No content, just bitching and complaining. Sure, you have points, but no original content, just drama. Fuck drama and fuck this channel. Can't wait for this comment to get removed by the arch fag. E-thug much? E-tough guy much? No content, just bitching and complaining. Alright, so this person's acknowledging that they've either watched my videos, which I would like to thank you for, or they're forming opinions because they haven't watched my videos, because clearly this guy hasn't watched my videos. He's seen a few videos where I rant and rave about people on YouTube and formulates the entire content of the channel being summarized in just those few videos that he's seen. No content at all, just bitching and complaining. I know that's what you think, but, it sucks people like you in. It sucks people like you in. Yeah, you hate drama? Why are you watching my videos? Why are you watching my videos, son? Can't wait for this comment to get removed by the archfag. Again, is my name Mike Matei? No, it's not. Your comment can stay up there. Homophobia, hatred, and all. There's 1,000 other comments like yours. Why would you think I would just step out of my way and go, oh my god, this is the 1,000th person that called me archfag. Oh, it hurt my feelings finally. I'm going to remove this comment. Delete, block, delete. No. When I want to do that, I'll let Mike Matei run my channel. Have I mentioned Mike Matei enough here, people? I know, I beat that horse into the ground. Let's move along here, people. I want to end with this comment here because I think what this Mendez Supreme said in reply to this one comment is just, it said it way better than I could have said myself, and this is just a perfect summary of just what is in my mind. And like I said, the guy said it way better than I could have said myself. So let's just go ahead and look at the comment here. How the hell did I stumble onto a video like this? This guy is a douche and he needs some real friends. I will never be back. Goodbye, dork. Mendez replies with, it's a very informative video that focuses on the douchebags in the world. Imagine your mother was famous and God forbid she passes away. How would you feel when people like CraftNation are using this event to cash off your mom's death when they never knew her personally and didn't know who she was before this event? Would they be a douchebag for doing this? Of course they would. If your answer is no, then I am insulted that both people like CraftNation and you exist. Standing ovation. That is just the most beautiful reply that I've seen of someone summarizing what I have in my head and replying to someone who came to my videos just to shit on them. Now, going back to what this guy originally said, how did I stumble upon this video? I don't know. I'm sorry that I came to your house and put a gun to the back of your head and made you watch the video. The guy's a douche. I'm a douche. You're telling me? Okay, great. If that's your opinion of me, so be it. And I love how people, they always pull out cards like, I wish you could have some real friends. I wish you could stop being a virgin. I wish you could stop being such a faggot and all this other stuff. How people have this amazing ability, and I don't know how people do this. I've never learned how to do this myself. How people can ascertain what someone's social life or life outside of YouTube is just from watching YouTube videos. It's a magic capability that I've never personally myself been able to master, but people like this guy have. So he's figured out that I need to have some real friends, and this person will never be back. Some guy that's going to hate on my videos won't ever be back. Wow. You're showing me. Oh no. What am I going to do? Oh. Anyway, Mendez, thank you for the reply that you made to this guy. That was just utter brilliance, and it does encapsulate everything because that's the whole thing here. Like I said earlier on in this video, CraftNation is profiting off the death and suffering or just tragic events of the world, and like I said, going back to what I said earlier, those people that die and suffer are someone's loved ones, someone's close friends, someone's acquaintance, someone's boss, someone that just passed by in the middle of the day and made them smile and now they're gone. And this guy makes money off of it. Now people would often say, well, you don't criticize CNN or the evening news or a newspaper for basically making a story and then making profit for the company and all this other stuff. People, I've said this before and I'll say it again. Actual news agencies have research departments, they have overhead to pay for, they have camera equipment to buy. They need those financial resources to basically give us the news. If they didn't make money off the news, we wouldn't get the news, period. So, if you people still can't understand what the difference between Kevin Kraft making a 60-second, just completely non-heartfelt video about someone he never knew and doesn't have anything new to offer to the story besides plagiarizing an actual news story in the video description, if you don't understand the difference between that and an actual news agency that is staffed with professionals that have gone to school for years, that have studied in the field for years, that have gathered research, that have studied how to shoot videos, just any number of things. If you don't understand that difference, then you never will. Because here's the thing, I have no problem with Kevin Kraft making these videos. Like I said, I have a problem with him profiting off of it. And when you're a YouTube partner like him or I, you have the ability to capitalize and enable AdSense revenue on any video you want. Now you have to tell me, people, if you're going to defend Kevin Kraft and his ability to make these videos, ask yourselves this one final thing. Would he be able to survive if he just turned off the AdSense on those few dozen videos he's made about death and suffering of people he never knew and has nothing new to offer news-wise? Answer me that. Holy shit, people, I am just evaporated. Just my brain is just evaporated from doing this video here for you guys today. This took a lot out of me. Not really, I'm just saying that. Anyway, thank you again for tuning in to another edition of Let's All Laugh at Fanboy Comments. It seems these videos tend to push 30 plus minutes, which can be kind of excruciating. I just want to thank all my fans that stick around to watch these videos in their entirety. I make these videos because you guys, you give me that good feedback, and you just, keep asking me every time I, turn on my computer in the morning. I just see my inbox full of when's the next Let's All Laugh at Fanboy Comments, and when's the next video about this? You're gonna rant about this guy, that guy, just. Stuff like that really motivates me, and I just, I don't take time out of my videos enough to say thank you to you guys every single time I see comments and questions and emails along those lines. So, yeah, I guess that's pretty much everything we want to say here. If anyone, I'm going to start using the fan art that gets submitted at my website. As you can see, I use 2 examples in this video to use in the beginning and the end of the fanboy comment videos. So if you guys have any fan art that you want to make, you want to be a part of it, I don't even care if you whore out your your YouTube channel name, and I don't even consider it whoring out. Just throw that on the picture as well. So you can submit those on my website. Anyone that has pictures they want to submit, they can submit them on my website, theawesomearchfiend.com. That's in the video description. Cheap plug, cheap plug. And again, cheap plug again, check out that video that PM Rants made. That is hands down the single greatest, what I feel is the single greatest top 10 list video in YouTube history. And I am so not a fan of top 10 list videos. Again, the link for that is in the video description. It's the top 10 worst YouTube channels. Check it out. It's a lot better than the one that I was a part of, and we'll just keep the commentary at that. So, check out PM Rants. If you like my stuff, you're going to like his stuff. He does, reviews and all sorts of other shit. Talks about very similar topic as me. No, he's not a rip-off hack or anything like that. Everyone shut up. Makes very entertaining videos, and in a lot of ways, he makes better videos than I do. So, check him out. Link is in the video description, and tell him Archfiend sent you, and he'll give you a free can of motor oil. I'm just kidding about that. He's not going to give you a free can of motor oil. And to show how dated I am, does motor oil even come in cans anymore? Because it did when I was first driving. Alright, let's just stop this video before we get just my foot in my mouth any farther. Anyway, thank you all. That is all. Have a great day.